What's up, YouTube? I am Z-Town Train, and this is just a basic dude vlog. And I know it's been like a month since I made a video, but it is a time of year when I like being outside because it's not a million degrees outside in Florida. I know that's probably not a great excuse, but I don't feel like I need to make an excuse. I'm not a person that makes a ton of money from YouTube or a person that has any set schedules on anything. I've been doing a lot of fishing, really. But that kind of brings me to what our topic is. We have a bunch of stuff on the plate for the next couple of videos. I'm actually going to make some more YouTube videos again. I'm kind of feeling it. I wasn't feeling it for a little bit. I was like, you know, I don't have any good ideas. I like to make videos when I have good ideas or something to talk about. I can't spend money on something to talk about every day, and I run out of ideas sometimes. So here we go. One thing that we are definitely going to do is review this. I know that this is a cheap gear channel, and this kind of doesn't count. But my wife bought me this amazing fishing pole, and I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. It is the Fierce 4 Penn combo, sea fishing combo. It's really super nice. I got it for Christmas. I don't know how much it cost, and I don't care to know how much it costs. I know it was spendy. Comes with this really nice Fierce 4 reel. This is the 8000 series reel, and a big heavy action rod. It's smooth as butter. She bought me braided line to go with it, which I've never used before. I've always been a mono guy. So that's really super sweet. And I took it fishing once. I went to 4 Mile Cove, took a couple poles with me, and didn't catch a fish. I don't know what is going on. That's kind of the other topic of conversation is, man, I can't catch a fish right now for love or money. I am in a slump. It is horrible. I have no idea what is going on. I've tried different kinds of baits, different presentations, tried being patient, tried reeling it and casting it, tried jerking everything around, and I can't catch a fish. I caught a bluegill at the beginning of the cool season here, and I haven't caught anything since. It is absolutely insane. Just can't catch a fish. I've tried I've tried redworms, I've tried night crawlers, I've tried shad, I've tried brined shads, I've tried all different kinds of baits, different lures and presentations, and just not catch. I can't even catch a catfish, and catfish are ubiquitous here. Like, they're just everywhere. You can't throw a line in the water without hitting a catfish. I've tried shrimp. I don't know what I did personally to anger the fishing gods, but it was something, man. My pole, I haven't felt a bite in weeks, and I've been fishing like 3 or 4 times a week. The whole time that I've been making YouTube videos, I've been fishing because I got my fishing license, and I didn't want it to be one of those years where I get my license and I don't go fishing, because that happens sometimes, man. I've done it before. But the Fierce 4 is a beast. Look at this bad boy, 7 foot, heavy action. This is a 80-pound test braided, so it's way out on the end of what it would handle. But I'm trying to learn how to cast. I've never owned a pole. I've never owned a heavy action pole this big. I've never owned an ocean surf fishing rod like this, and I've never casted anything like it. So it is a learning curve thing. Got a couple of good casts in. It's more of a two-handed kind of thing, you know. You kind of have to two-hand it. But I just couldn't catch anything. It's really, really nice though. We're gonna do kind of a full, and I love it. I mean, it's the nicest pole that I've ever owned, and it's one of the nicest gifts I've ever received. And I'm not just saying that because my wife may watch the video. Sometimes she doesn't, but she might watch the video, and I'm not just saying that because of that. It really is very nice. And the reel, that Fierce 4 reel, oh my God, that thing is butter smooth. It is like nothing I've ever owned. I've never owned a Penn reel before, and it is absolutely great. We're doing kind of a comeback video, but not really. It's been like a month, so there's some fun stories and things. Okay, we did the $20, $25, I don't remember, 12-piece survival kit from the same folks that made the knife, from Harbor Freight. And the survival kit came with this little fishing kit in it. And I had completely na-na'd the fishing kit, you know. Oh, no, it's garbage. I na-na'd it. I was like, oh man, it's a line and a hook and a single ribbon tail worm. So, on a day when I'm not catching fish, because there's a lot of days right now when I'm not catching fish, my son Aiden comes with me fishing, and I set him up on that Zebco, and he's like me. It's really hard for him to sit in one spot for super long, and he didn't want to sit there and bait fish. So I took the ribbon tail kind of grub that came with that survival kit, and I kind of Carolina rigged it up for him on his rod. I didn't even use a jig head. I just put it on a regular circle hook, and had my weight kind of bouncing on a stopper up about 12 inches from it, and told him, you know, just cast it, reel it in, and wiggle it around if you try and make it look like a fish, right, or something. And I will be damned if that little turd, well, big turd now, I guess, he's almost as big as me, if he didn't catch a schnook on the ribbon tail from that survival kit. Gordon? Was that the name? Gordon? I'm going to have to get that for the next video. But I will be danged if he didn't catch a schnook. You know, it wasn't a huge, it was a juvenile schnook. But he caught a schnook on this ribbon tail grub. And I was like, what? So not only did he catch it on a piece of kit that I sort of poo-pooed that was in this survival kit, and I was like, oh, well, great, they gave you a lure and a hook, and just sort of just gave it the gas face. Not only did he catch a schnook on a day when I can't catch a fish in a month where I haven't caught fish, he caught it on a piece of gear that I completely said was I pretty much said it was junk, right? I was like, oh no, at least they put some fishing tackle in there, right? Oh my God, it's an embarrassment. If you knew the amount of stuff that I have tried to catch a fish, it is absolutely insane. I've tried fishing off the top with a bobber. I've tried fishing on the bottom. I've tried everything, cut bait, name it. Brined lures, non-brined lures, live shrimp, dead shrimp, name it. Night crawlers, red worms, nothing. It's like, maybe it's because I poo-pooed the freaking fish lure. Maybe that's the fishing god's favorite lure. I don't know, man. Spinners, I've tried rooster tails, which usually work. It's a pretty wild month, you know, and I can't catch a thing. So we're kind of doing a tale of two fishing rods a little bit, and we're going to talk more about these because I think that the interesting thing about the two rods that I'm talking about is that they're exact opposite ends of the spectrum. I have the Penn Fierce 4, brand new, heavy action, heavy duty, ocean braided line. Beautiful, butter smooth, everything about it. Brand new, gorgeous Cadillac Lamborghini. Okay? But follow me. I needed something to flick baits and flick lures with. And so I kind of came up with this little rig off of a Marketplace, just trading junk around on Marketplace for stuff. And I'm pretty excited about it, a little bit. Not as excited as I am about my new fishing rod. This all came before that. But for flicking baits and stuff, what I did was, first off, I refurbished this old Daiwa PS1305, and it is an ultralight spinning reel from Daiwa from the 90s. The PS1305, I love the damn thing. I think they're really cool. This is back when people just started really getting into the Japanese lure, or Japanese reels, and imported reels and stuff like that. And it's cool. I think that it's a really neat. I took it completely apart, completely lubed, cleaned everything about this reel. Ultralight PS1305. But what I did was I put it on this old Berkley Lightning Rod. And this is a casting rod, but I'm using it as a spinning rod just because I like the way that it flicks. It kind of has some quip to it. I know that, but it's got good stiffness when you get something on, right? It's got stiffness to it as well. This is an old Berkley Lightning Rod running that Daiwa PS1305 on it. Completely cleaned up and refurbished. I really like it. This isn't because anything broke. I just add a little bit of 3M non-lined rubber tape to things sometimes so I can get a hold of it in a way that I like. A little tiny bit of the laminate label here that said lightning rod was starting to come off. That's not why I did this. I just like the way it feels there. There's something about it. I don't know. So I just add a little bit of 3M unlined rubber tape I bought for coaxial cable. I started using that stuff, or at least I found some once in a shed or something from work, and bought a bunch of it because I liked it for coax. It keeps the weather off the coax. You don't want water to get in there though, because it'll ruin your coax if you get water in there before you put the tape on. Anyway, neither here nor there. So the Berkley Lightning Rod with the PS1305 on it. I really like that old 90s Daiwa style. I like both. I like old things and I like new things. We got cars flying by. It's just the way it is here on the Just a Basic Do Plow channel. And so they're complete opposite ends. The two rods we talked about today. This is ultralight fishing tackle, medium action, monoline. Everything about this is light and flicky and sort of. I kind of have finesse in mind with this rod and reel, right? And then I suppose I can finesse this beauty. If I could quit hitting it on things. I suppose I could finesse this. And I'm going to keep practicing with it. I did take two rods when I went fishing because I had the one, I took one of my Tiger 3s, the green one, and threw some bait out in the water with that. It didn't matter what rod I used. It didn't matter what bait I used. It doesn't matter what rig I use. It doesn't matter how I present it. If I leave it in the water a long time or if I don't, I just can't catch a damn fish. I have no idea. Maybe Poseidon is just upset. Maybe that was, who knows? I don't know what I did. But maybe I should grow my hair out. I have no idea. I don't know, man. Like I'm open to any suggestions. I did break my sunglasses, and that super bummed me out. So I have to get new sunglass frames. It makes fishing a lot different I just don't see as well without the sunglasses when it's sunny out. So, fish tales. We're going to do some more fish tales in the future. We're going to do a little bit deeper dive into the Fierce 4. I really like it. I want to do some videos where I can set up my camera while I'm fishing. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that yet. I know that I just carry this phone with me and I can just use the phone. But when this is the phone that I use every day. It's not the one that I use to record with. And I use this body glove water repellent armor on it. It's completely encased and then sealed in my case. And ever since I started using these kind of cases, I have one for both of these phones, the one I record with, which is a little bit older, and the one that I use every day. since I've started using this type of case, I haven't wrecked or broken or dropped my phone in water or any of those things. It's just been a lot handier. But you can't record through it is what I'm getting at. The end of the story is that recording through this case sucks and sound through the case sucks. I take the case and everything off of this when I use it to record. So, Fish Tales. I'm going to make some more videos. I kind of felt the bug come back recently. I took a week off of work and I got some sleep and sort of got myself in a little bit better mood and eased my way out of. I was kind of in a grumpy, weird little fugue state there for a minute. I burn out on work and stuff sometimes. I take everything in life just a little too seriously sometimes. And I hope that other people, like if you find yourself taking life a little too seriously, take some time off, man. I know it's hard. It's hard for me too. Sometimes it's a requirement. All right. Well, guys, that was today's. I know this was a completely out there video. There was no theme to it. None of it coherently went together except for one theme that I can't catch a fish. Haven't been able to in a month. Don't know why. But we're gonna do some more videos again. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. I really enjoy making these videos for you. And I know it's been a long time, but we're back, baby. So, I am Z-Town Train. This is just a basic dude vlog, and I'm out of here. You guys have an awesome day. Have a great day. Bye-bye.